paying attention to detail, working on your technique, and a lot can be gained from that. So that's what the guys did a good job of, and now we'll move on to the rest of the afternoon and then the next day. What questions do you have?
John, of your 12 receivers on the roster, you only had 6 out there today. How do you think they held up with all those reps?
They held up very well. We try to get a few reps away from them with the DBs, and the look team stuff. That was your idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. So we helped a little bit with that. But, yeah, that's the biggest challenge we have in camp. We're pretty good in every shot, every spot, but that wide receiver spot is very thin with the guys out with the hamstring. So that's been tough all camp.
Do you think, I think it's 20 days now until the season opener. Do you think there's still enough time to get the guys back and get them back into rhythm?
There's got to be, yeah.
John, in the context of him coming back from the knee and also that he's just missed so much football these last few years, how do you think Tavon Young's progressing?
I think he looks good. He's moving around well. He knows what he's doing. He's excited to play. Just the repetitions of strengthening it and getting the time on task, callousing up, so to speak, is what he's working on right now.
On the topic of the wide receivers, I don't know how much you want to get into it, but Hollywood, Miles look like they're getting closer just from what we see. Is there any update on their progress as they come back?
Not really, nothing definitive. It's never definitive. I mean, I'm not getting definitive updates either. So we'll see how it goes.
With Lamar in this camp, some people have said, hey, he's throwing the ball better than he has in previous camp. Have you noticed? I mean, you watched Pete probably closer to the practice tape than us.
What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that? It's a comparison question.
Comparing to Lamar?
Yes, it's a comparison question. Exactly.
How much do you like comparison questions?
Yeah. About 0%, 1%. There are some valuable ones.
Well,
That's not one of them. No.
How do you think
He's
Lamar
doing
is
great.
throwing the
He's
ball?
doing a great job. He's doing great. He looks good. I mean, you see it. You guys are out here every day. You guys know what good throws look like. So he's had many good throws, and he's got some throws he wants back, just like any quarterback. But he's our quarterback, and we've got to get everything right. And so we're working on every part of our football. Every part of our football. You can't get all bogged down and one. We go into a game and one thing doesn't work out like you want it to, and that's all you think about. I mean, there's a lot of things to work on, and so we work on everything every day. Try to get as good as we can, as efficient as we can at executing every aspect that goes with it. And I think Lamar's doing a very good job of that. So, he's getting himself ready for the season right now, and especially under the circumstances without those receivers out there, that's part of it. So just factor it in and keep going.
John, you mentioned those circumstances. Do you guys do anything different mentally? Like, anything extra you add in there because those guys can't be out here on the field physically as far as just preparing?
Well, a lot of those guys are going through the ACT practice in the afternoon, so they get a chance to walk through the plays, so they get a lot of mental work. They're in all the meetings. Sure, yeah, it's not like they're on vacation. They do their rehab work, and then they do all the football work except for practice.
I know there's only so many hours in the day for football, but you see Mike Vrabel test positive for COVID. You have the vaccine approved by the FDA. With time kind of running out for the 53-man roster, I mean, is there time to talk to these guys about the importance of getting vaccinated, or again, is it just a personal decision at this point?
Well, as far as the FDA approval and all that, I mean, I'm not a doctor, though I play one in press conferences. I act like one. I know absolutely nothing about any of that. And so in that sense, they're getting the best advice. Our players are getting the best advice from doctors that do know. And they're making rational decisions based on what's best for them in their opinion. What else can you do? Am I going to disrespect them by going in there and saying, you're making a wrong decision, you're making a bad decision? I think that's just disrespectful. To someone that's thoughtful about it and thought about it. They understand the consequences. There are consequences if you get the vaccine. I mean, just there's consequences in life. Nobody gets out of life alive, last time I checked. So, our focus is going to be on having a great day today and, let the chips fly.
I wouldn't do that.
I know, it's kind of deep, but hopefully you get out. Hopefully, you get out today alive, preferably. We'll shoot for that. How's that? Okay, I think that's probably a good moment to end on, right? All right, thanks. All right.